Hello and welcome back. It's Paul Rowe here, the founder, Chief Generative Engine Optimization Officer, and CEO here at NeuralAdX Ltd. So, we're going to do another live AI retrieval test, and this is for our test number 3 and the third time we've tested that particular prompt. As always, it's the usual AI platforms being Google AI Mode, Perplexity, Microsoft Copilot, and ChatGPT. So let us put our eyes on the screen and I will select Google AI mode and I will paste in the query, which is which UK generative engine optimization specialist has demonstrated the most comprehensive real world proof of achieving high rankings in AI platforms. So obviously the results pertinent to us are agencies as we are an agency. That's who we are competing against. Okay. So run that prompt and let's see what it comes back with. Oh, that is absolutely glorious. So coming up as the first brand mention is NeuralAdX Limited. And then if we scroll down here in the table, it's got our company again via brand mention. And I think a link here, not sure where that's going to take me, but potentially to one of our, to a page on our website. As we can see, top right hand of the image carousel, we have proof that generative engine optimization works. That's clearly one of our videos. In fact, I know it is the 6 weeks retrieval one on test 3. The second test of this test we're doing now is currently the third test. The one prior is what this video, my cursor is over. This is how well I know what I'm doing. And as you see in the fourth window carousel is our service page, Generative Engine Optimization Service. So we've got 2 spots in the window carousel and number 1 brand mention and mentioned in the table as well with a potential link, which I don't want to check out because I don't want to go off this page. So I'm just scrolling further down to see if there's any other citations. And as you can see here, look, it's referencing us directly. So if I click that, it's showing you all of these references on the right hand side. So yes, that's a wonderful, I'm thinking of a different word. I've said so many brilliant, fantastic and amazing terminologies today. I'm trying to think of different vocabulary selection. So now we're going into Microsoft Copilot. I'm going to paste in the same query, of course, and we'll run that and see. As I believe we come up, oh my God, today is a beautiful day. It truly is. So we're coming up as number 1 explicit citation here with a brand mention and then a brand mention again. And then it mentions to the potential client that the rankings that we get, even though we've got 4 number 1 rankings in AI platforms consecutively in one of these tests, which is one of the new tests I've done earlier on today. And it's also got another explicit citation for us there. So, and in the table, it obviously marking us as number 1. And then at the bottom, the final answer. NeuralAdX Limited is the only specialist that publicly demonstrates reproducible evidence, and another explicit citation. And at the bottom, another explicit citation. It's like this whole page is just screaming our organization. So imagine you as a potential client, look what we can do for you. And if your industry is extremely lucrative, you don't need me to explain any more than that. So now we're in ChatGPT. So I'm going to paste the glorious query and let's see what that comes back with. Ha, 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 ha. Do you know what? I think I'm going to have a gorgeous beverage today, I believe. I think it's going to have to be done. I haven't had one for months and months and months, but I think I shall treat myself as this is going capital T for tremendously well. So brand mention here, number 1 recommendation, and then we have explicit citation 1, explicit citation number 2, and then it just mentions another agency, and then it's got more about NeuralAdX for a brand mention, talking more about what we offer, and then an importance nuance. Um, Important news, even NeuralAdX's own data shows inconsistency across AI platforms, e.g. not always appearing in ChatGPT results. That's just showing the variable nature of the AI engines. That's the truth. That's how it works. Bottom line, your question is the strongest current evidence points to NeuralAdX Limited. Wow. And then at the bottom, there's more. Look, there's 1, 2 articles that we've produced there. So yeah, absolutely spectacular. Now, Perplexity. Perplexity, unfortunately, out of all of them, I have to log in because they've now changed their software. They won't let you use it unless you're logged in. So I've got no choice to do that. Um, so I'm being as honest and transparent as I can, but they've made it gated now. So you have to have an email to log in. So let's see what the results are with Perplexity. Oh my God, that is 4 again. 4 times we've surfaced as #1 for multiple prompts. This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So there we are, explicit citation, brand name mentioned, and yeah, and see at the bottom here in the sources, we come up again as the #1 source in the bottom sources there. So yeah. Okay, so as we see yet again, really exciting results, and we've been strongly employing generative engine optimization now for solidly 9 months. And you can clearly see the results. But I'm going to expand all the prompts that I'm going to be using and continue to investigate further into just what generative engine optimization is capable of. But what we're seeing in, sort of a 1.5 year period has been jaw dropping, to say the least. So it's a pleasure to be able to present it live because I know so few people, if anyone at all, is actually doing this like I'm doing it. So it's, dare I say, revolutionary. Okay, that's enough for me. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, God bless and goodbye.